Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening. So, before I head out and take care of some business, just wanted to come on here and talk about something. So, there's a motto that our Special Forces guys, our Rangers, our Delta Force, our SEALs, they live by. It's very simple. Death before dishonor. Right? Pretty simple. Now, it doesn't require much explanation. Death before dishonor. That's a question without it being a question that we should all ask ourselves. Because out here in the world today, there are so many things that'll catch our eye. The shiny thing syndrome, right? And we all think of it as an opportunity. We all think of them as opportunities. But what we don't realize is there's a lot of hidden agendas and hidden motives that are attached to them that we don't know about until after the fact. Until after we get bitten by those bugs, right? But death before dishonor plainly states, I will not quit. I will not surrender. Because when it comes to death before dishonor, you have to already know that anything that I do can be dishonorable. It's where discernment comes into play. That's where, for our Special Forces guys, their training comes into play. Right? Their common sense. Their knowing what to do. The knowing how to be creative with a situation. Right? The whole thought of the universe provides. So for our Special Forces guys especially, but we can all undertake on this simple concept too if we just use more of this and more of this and not so much of this. Or not so much of just going after the shiny things because it's a fast gain, or it's a thing that moves our life forward in a fast way, instead of being patient and allowing things that will be of benefit to us to come when it comes. Right? Being patient, discerning. I've met a lot of boys who wore the tab. I've met a couple of SEALs. I've met one or two former Green Berets over the years. And I asked them, right? I asked them, because one of them saw the tattoo. And I told them, and they're like, "Hey, man, yeah, absolutely, dude. Hey, you were there, man. So you're one of us, absolutely." And then I went to work out with a couple of them, and I showed them how vicious I am when it comes to working out, and they're like, "Absolutely." Right? I went on a run with one of them, and they saw how when I was able to run before my body started doing its changing. But getting older, it's yeah. When you ran your first mile at 7, at the age of 7, I ran my first mile, and then you just run until you can't run anymore, up until your late 30s, and then your body starts slowing down, right? It is what it is. But death before dishonor. Much like me, I would rather crawl on my belly naked through broken glass than ever do anything dishonorable. Ever. Why? Because there's this thing of integrity, personal courage, selfless sacrifice, honor, duty, code, morals. Right? It seems like there's so little of those things out there, out here. Right? I've had people get a paper cut and they fold instantly over a paper cut. Right? I've known people who you bring them some truth or you tell them something truthful to help them out in some way, and they get all angry at you. It's a paradox, but fair enough. But I mean, right? I've had people that go off the deep end over just the stupidest of stuff. And when you get them to calm down and when you ask them these basic questions, you find out some pretty interesting stuff. But morals. They should never be compromised in any way, for any reason. If that's something that you stand by, you should stand by it. Period. Death before dishonor. We have so many that display the honorable thing, but then again, we also have so many that display the contrary aspect of it. Right? The whole greed thing, the whole corruption thing, the whole racist thing, the whole sexist thing, the whole bigotry thing, the whole narcissism, all those basic things that can be changed. But it's one person at a time. It's one thing at a time. It's having the courage to overcome those things. Something to think about, everybody. And I know that there's going to be some folks that see this, and they're going to do this. I already know it. But I'm going to go embark on this beautiful sunny day and get some things done. Just know I'm sending love. Until next time.